I think it's a very cool strategy. Okay, I'm just going to say you stop worrying about the backtest, just change the strategy with your suggestions. Just trying to stop the backtest for some reason. I don't know why. It's very interesting to see what AIs try to do on their own. Is to go off and have a mind of their own. Right, it's inspecting the strategy code. Let's see this thing actually make the changes that we requested. This is the first time that we're actually doing that. We're using our brand new AI on a live call, guys. So this is actually really fun to watch. See what's going on here. It's actually doing some very impressive stuff. I'm very impressed with our new AI. Gemini 3, guys. Gemini 3 is really powerful. And that's what we got running under the hood here. Right, it's inspecting the code, and then let's see it actually. There we go. Applying your requested refinements. Now this may take a little bit of time. Okay, cool. So this will take about a minute for it to do. Okay, and I want to look over the rest of this tear sheet. Look at this. I had a drawdown of only 4%. This is crazy. Like when the market was down, it did really, really well. You can see here the SPY, it was down 1% over this time period. It was actually down more. It was down 15%. I don't know why our total return says, oh, I guess total return, because it popped back up again. It went down and then came back up again. So the max drawdown, yeah, so the S&P fell 16%, and the worst thing that we had was 4%. Makes me wonder, I think 10% might be a little too aggressive. We just upped that to 10%, so this should be about 5 times bigger, so we'll have a drawdown of 20%, which is kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do here, although it probably would have made a ton of money. I'm very interested to see what this thing does with these new changes that we got going here. It's still generating this new strategy, and then we'll run a back test over the same time period again. And actually, I'll even tell it run a back test over the same period again. And we'll do that after it finishes. This would actually be kind of cool to put in like a queue. You know, let it like queue up. I'm impressed, guys. What do you guys think? What would you guys want to see the strategy do? And are you guys concerned at all about a market downturn? I feel like after the past week happened, I was like, the stock market fell for, to me, what seems like for absolutely no reason, right? Like it made no sense to me why the market all of a sudden crashed. I think it's just, we've just gotten so leveraged. I just think there's so much leverage in the system. You know, we're at very high PE ratios. A lot of people these days are trading on margin and on using debt to trade. And I just think the leverage in the system is just making everything super shaky. That's what I think. And then you pair that with, you know, just a little bit of bad news about the AI sector. I think that's why things blew up. That's my theory on it. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Why do you guys think that the market actually fell those past 2 weeks? Because we've been seeing nothing but good stuff. So what do you think about that? Put it into the comments. Let me know. I respond to all of your comments, so I'm very interested to hear what you thought about the video and what do you want to see next. And of course, if you're interested in any of this stuff, go check it out at botspot.trade.